morning. I was supposed to be up and running at 8 AM, but I woke up with a stuffy head. I feel horrible. It's my day off anyway, so the run has to wait until later on today. Right now I'm just gonna go back to bed and try to sleep off some of this cold. Feel horrible. Ugh. Ugh.
Whispers a secret in my ear. Those words they weigh down on me. We all got
Back to bed. Stuffy head. I can't really blame anybody else than myself. I think I've been burning the candle a bit too much from the both ends this week. I haven't had a cold in a long time. And everybody in Dublin is having a cold at the moment. So what can I do? I just hate not being productive. But I suppose right now the most productive thing I can do is just get a couple of hours of sleep, then see how I feel.
Good morning, or afternoon. After that last shot of me scrambling to make a hot drink and going back to bed, I slept another 6 hours. I think that was my body trying to tell me something. Half a day wasted, but I think I needed it, and now I'm ready to run. Here we go. The run is done. As you can see from the before shooters, it's very close to not happening at all today.
There's heroin for sale all over Dublin.
Yeah?
Crack, heroin, crystal meth, whatever you want. You know, the best.
I just got back from the run. Here's the deal. I wanted to talk to you guys before those two Dublin's finest interrupted me. There was moments this morning when I was lying in a bed and I really felt like just stuff couldn't breathe, and my legs were hurting me, and I felt just so miserable. I kind of, in middle of that, I was going like, I'm not gonna be able to do this today, and so what if I miss one run? But I got up and did it, and this is, since I started running, I have a very strict schedule, running 3 times a week at certain days, and this will be the first time I've ever missed it. 12 or 13 weeks, even more so. One of my New Year's resolutions is to keep this routine going, so I didn't want to start the year with a failure. And I'd love to be able to tell you guys, well, where does that termination come? Like, where do you get to the point that you like dig yourself out at that moment when I was down there saying that no, it's not going to happen, to the moment when I get up, I was like, no, hold on a second, it absolutely is going to happen. That's the kind of stuff to make me proud of myself, for myself. No, not for anybody else, but just for, I'm proud that I did this for myself. And last week we started talking about the fitness routine, and we started with the diet, talking about dropping out the bad carbohydrates, the potatoes, the rice, the white flour and the sugar. During the week there was a big program here in Ireland about the sugar consumption, and Ireland being the 4th highest sugar consumers, and that Ireland is heading for a disaster basically right now. So much of the food industry is just piling up the sugar into their diet, and it's killing people. There was some horrendous facts there, like there was 11 stone children being treated in an obesity clinic in one of the hospitals here, and who have a specialized obesity clinic for children. And the youngest person treated in that clinic is 7 or 11 months old. Just like, it's scary. So don't even for a second think that like sugar is just, it's grand. Think about it. By its name is refined sugar. That's what it is. It goes through a process to make it. It doesn't grow on the trees. You know what I mean? If you want to have a natural sugar, then your options are like honey, and even that you have to be very careful not to overdo it. Then like fruits and berries, they're your natural source of sugar. But as soon as you go to the shop and buy a ready-made smoothie, I bet you money there's sugar in it. It's ridiculous. Like, I'll go back to that point that you have to sort out the diet first. It's the most vital thing you do for yourself is sort out a diet. You might have had difficulties during the week, right? You might have days that like, I can't do this, I can't do this. Especially when you first drop out those sugars, your body does put on a bit of a fight because it is a drug. Like, let's face it, sugar is a drug, and when it's taken away from your body reacts exactly like a heroin addict would react when the heroin is taken away from them. It goes through horrendous withdrawal syndromes, and you will feel like crap. But once you get over that, it's much easier. But in that process, you could have had difficulties. You could have fallen on your feet. You could have slipped. You could have gone for the donut instead of the guacamole or something, you know. Don't worry about it if it happens. Like, don't give yourself excuses to do it. But when it does happen, don't just go like, oh no, I failed. Because you haven't. You just slipped. Do you know what I mean? If I'm up there running and I slip, will I just stay on the ground and lie there? It's like, oh no, I failed. I'm not gonna run anymore. I stay there. No, I'm gonna make my way back home. I'm gonna get up and move on. And that's what it's about. No matter what your diet is, one small failure doesn't mean that you failed. One small slip up, one small accidental something, or even if it's on purpose, just get back in it. Straight away. Borrow the wise words of a certain sports company, just do it. You know, don't give up on it. With consistent hard work, even if there's setbacks along the way, but if you stick to that consistent hard work, it will pay off. If you don't give up, there's no way you cannot succeed. Just do it. Meeting Rory from Velocity for coffee again. Working on our project. Secrets. It's my day off from the plane tonight, so nice. Let's break. After playing 6 days solid. And it's raining. Well.
Rory can't go piss down on his knees. Stakes are getting way too high. He's too scared to tell the truth.
It's late again. I had a meeting with Rory earlier on today about our project. I was working before that, but since then I got back. I'm home about 7 o'clock. I've been working flat out since then, and now it's 10 to 3 in the morning. Tomorrow's vlog finished. There's a lot of editing in it. There's a lot of material as well, so I had to try to squeeze into the usual time frame. We're a bit over 12 minutes, but okay. As tomorrow is the new song day, I had to do that, which usually includes that I got it back from the mastering, so I have to download that, I have to check it. I upload it to Bandcamp. I upload it to my own Dropbox, for which I use then for the Patreon. The people who support me for over €5 on Patreon, they get CD quality download of it. Then I had to do the cover image for it and had to take a photo, DIY photo shoot for it, and then I had to write blog posts for the song, for the vlog. I had to write the last quick tip of the week. That's a lot of stuff. It's hard to keep up. But now I'm gonna go to bed, and I am not gonna put the alarm on for 7:15. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Take the shame and living a life, but is scared of losing you. Rolls the dice one more time. You wonder who will pay the price. Losing control, way out of line. Too strong to lose, too weak to fight.